Good evening, sweet beloved children of Jesus. For today's story, I wrote a story about farm animals and particularly focusing on one certain cow. And the title of the story is called Connie's Gift. And I'm going to read you the story now. In Indiana, in America, lived a very loving, caring person who loved everyone, including the animals that her dad took care of in the animal sanctuary. Her best friend Tanya from England came over to stay with her to spend a couple of weeks together. They had been Facebook for many years and were eager to meet one another. It was a very emotional and loving reunion. They camped around the bonfire all night cooking marshmallows, and the next day they found themselves waking up in a haystack. Harry the horse started complaining, and although Kate and Tanya could not speak animal language, Kay sure had an idea of what the animals were talking about. Tanya was scared as Harry neighed at the top of his voice. Kay gently replied, "It's okay, he is just complaining that we are taking his hay." And she was right, because Harry was hungry and was upset with his mum for letting them sleep in the haystack. "How could you let these children sleep in our food?" complained Harry to his mum. But Helen the horse gently replied, "It is okay, son. There is always enough to go round." Harry replied, "You know, I need all the nourishment I can get to make me fit and be able to run faster." Corrie the cow overheard mooing, "You are blessed. You can run fast, and many people love to ride you. But as for me, I have no use," she cried. With that, Kate and Tanya jumped onto Helen and Harry's back and went for a ride. Corrie the cow followed them. "Why is Corrie running beside us?" asked Tanya. "Oh, I am not sure. I think she might be lonely because all the animals have babies but she don't." "Well, that's sad," replied Tanya. "It is for now, but what Corrie does not know yet is that she is going to have a baby soon too." With that, Kate and Tanya smiled with delight at each other. They enjoyed galloping over the hills and grasslands. Together they went back to the sanctuary. Tanya, Kay, Helen, Harry and Corrie then came across Clucky the chicken. She was making a lot of noise. "Why is she so loud?" asked Tanya to Kay. "I'm not sure, but don't be put off by collecting her eggs." Clucky was complaining to Harry, Helen and Corrie, "I want more chicks." "But those horrid girls are stealing my chicks," she complained. "Oh, nonsense," snapped Connie. "You already have beautiful offspring and a gift to give to the world. But what do I have? No child and no gift," complained Connie. Clucky sighed, and Tanya, Kay, Helen, Harry, Corrie, Clucky and her chicks went over to Tina the turkey. "What beautiful chicks you have, and what a good mum you are to them. But as for me, I have no children or talent," cried Corrie. Tina chuckled. "You will in time. You wait and see." With that, they all moved on to see Stevie the sheep and her baby Larry the lamb, and Gal the goat and her baby Gavin. They were jumping around happily around the fields and smelling buttercups. "You four look happy, and you can jump well," said Connie. Stevie the sheep let off a happy bow and explained, "We are happy because all four of us have just sheared our wool, and I will make beautiful jumpers, hats, and scarves for the children to wear in the winter. Connie replied. Perhaps I have wool on my back too, and what lovely children you have, Gal replied. Sorry, but you don't have any wool, Connie replied sadly. Then what is my gift, and why can't I have a child too? Larry, the lamb, suggested. Maybe Pia, the pig, has an answer. With that, Kay, Tanya, and all the animals walked over to see Pia the pig, who was splashing around in muddy water with her daughter Paige. Connie said, That looks like good fun. Can I join you two? Of course, be my guest, replied Pia. So the three of them had fun splashing in the mud, but the animals were not impressed. Stevie the lamb snapped, Pia and Paige have no gift apart from being dirty and smelly. Pia replied, Actually, our wild pig cousins spread fruit plants by dispersing the seeds. Connie disheartenedly replied, Even pigs have their use. But what is mine, and what can I pass down of value to my descendants, if I ever have any, that is? With that, Connie gave out a loud moo noise. Tanya looked at Kay, asking, What is wrong with Connie? Kay replied, Quick, you go and get my dad, and I will take Connie into her shed, away from the other animals, because she is about to have a really bad tummy ache. So Tanya ran as far as her legs could carry her to fetch Percy the farmer. Percy and Tanya ran back quickly to the cowshed, Tanya shutting its door behind so none of the animals could get in. How rude, complained Stevie the sheep. Pia replied, They ought to let us in. Clucky said, We are her friends. We want to know what's going on. But they were not allowed to know and had to just stand outside waiting in anticipation for ages upon ages. Suddenly, even from outside, a loud moo could be heard. Oh no, she's dying, cried Gal the goat. All of a sudden, Percy the farmer, Tanya and Kay came out smiling and left the door open so that the farm animals could be let in. Sitting on the hay cuddling to Connie was a sweet little baby girl calf whom she named Casey. With happy tears in Connie's eyes, she said happily, Now I have my baby, and I have discovered my gift. What is that? Asked Clucky. Suddenly, Kay and Tanya walked back in the shed smiling to each other. To Tanya, as they fetched the buckets filled with Connie's delicious milk, saying, Tanya, we shall enjoy this most delicious gift that Connie gave us. Hers is the best milk in town. The end. My thoughts is, whoever we are, we all have gifts, and in order to cultivate them, we must ask God what they are, and pray for our gifts to give God the glory. And my Bible verse, according to the story, is Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus, to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. And I hope you all enjoyed that story and was blessed by it. Good night for now. Love you all. God bless you.